Hello everybody, this is Nikki from Nikki Say Now, and I'm back with another video. This is a Simply Tea Time video podcast and audio podcast because I'm going to be on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell for Simply Tea Time. Go follow my Apple Podcasts as well as my Spotify. This episode will be there, guys. This has been an overdue episode. Podcast episode. I've been MIA from the podcast because I've been focusing on Nikki Say It Now. So head over to Nikki Say It Now, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to Nikki Say It Now as well. I have a new segment called Bon Appetit, and this will tie into what I'm going to be talking about, okay? So I have a lot to talk about, guys. I've been MIA because I've been traveling as well. I have been at my mom's. She wasn't really feeling good, and also she was moving from one location to another, but in the same city. So I had to help her move and all that stuff. So a lot has been going on in my life that, I'm really not going to go into detail with, just because in respects to my family and everything. But yeah, I am here, guys, and I wanted to talk about a couple of things. I have a new segment called Bon Appetit, as you guys heard so many times from me. Bon Appetit with Nikki is a food segment, so any foodies out there, make sure you guys check out that segment. It has cooking videos and food truck videos as well. So I have been going to a lot of food trucks locally in Bakersfield, California, and it has been a great experience for me because I always wanted to, meet locals, and a good way for me to meet locals is to try their food, because food ties a lot into other people's cultures and their religion as well. It ties into religion as well. So I really love connecting with people and their food and their type of food. So I have been going to a lot of Mexican food trucks, but the best I've been to is Bandera's Burger Grill. That is a food truck that both me and my cousin love. Actually, we both love it, and it's rare that me and my cousin both love the same kind of food. So go check out Bandera's Burger Grill if you guys are ever in the Bakersfield area, or you guys are a Bakersfield native that don't really go to food trucks. But the food trucks food is a way to go. I noticed that a lot of these food trucks, y'all, it's a different kind of culture. It's a different kind of environment. It's a different kind of vibe. It really sparks up that summer vibe. So I noticed that a lot of these food trucks are very popular during summer, because you could just go to a food truck and just sit on the curbside or a picnic table or outside dining area, which most food trucks have, and you could just chill there with your friends, drink whatever you ordered to drink, and eat whatever you ordered to eat, and just chill there and vibe there. And it's just a good, cool kind of vibe. And this food truck is like a community of people, of local people getting together, and local business owners that want not a storefront, but business on wheels, so they could drive wherever they want to go and sell their food, So the latest one that I am in the process of editing is Barrera's Bros Food Truck, and their Barrera tacos was awesome, guys. So check them out. Barrera's _bros, okay? They are amazing. So let's talk about movie topics. There's a lot of movies that are coming out. There is, I'm gonna say it, Shang-Chi. Everybody's been talking about Shang-Chi. I'm gonna be doing a reaction video, actually, an upcoming reaction video to Shang-Chi. Sadly, I thought that Shang-Chi was going to be in HBO Max and Prime Video or something like that, like one of these streaming apps, so that I don't have to go to the theaters. I'm not really trusting the theaters as much, but I noticed that they are not putting much of the new movies in streaming apps to have people go to the theaters and watch it, because people won't wait for Marvel movies or DC comic movies. So it is a Marvel movie, y'all. They're saying it's a new character. Oh, is it a DC comic movie or a Marvel movie? Okay, Shang-Chi.
Are you gonna edit this out?
It is a Marvel movie. So, anyways, it is a Marvel movie. Shang-Chi. Okay, so the actor that plays the main character of Shang-Chi is also on Kim's Convenience. You can watch Kim's Convenience on Netflix, guys. And I'm so surprised that he is even in a Marvel movie. Actually, he's a Canadian actor. But, like, again, Seth Rogen is a Canadian actor. So, he's very talented. There's a lot of talented Canadian actors. I'm not offending any Canadian actors or anything. But, I just saw him on Kim's Convenience. I don't know what else. I'm going to go do some deep research on what else he has or had played in. But I watched Kim Convenience and it's hilarious. And he plays a Korean guy. But the thing is, I went on his Instagram and he's actually a Chinese actor. He's a Chinese guy that played a Korean guy in Kim's Convenience. So I didn't know he was Chinese. So I am excited to watch him perform. I think this is his first Marvel movie, so he's really excited for that. He does show a little bit of clips on his Instagram. That's the thing that bugs me. That's a no-no for me, because I want to be surprised. Okay, showing trailer is a fine, but showing little bits and clips of the movie, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. And I was like, why isn't his PR... Why isn't his PR stopping him? It's like he's doing behind the scenes. Okay, maybe... usually they don't. Before, like, when they, used to, promote movies, they usually don't do behind the scenes until the movie's released. Like, remember when like, the olden days when you used to watch, like, movies on DVDs and VHS and all that stuff? Like, they would show, in order to watch behind the scenes or sneak peeks back then, you would have to watch, like, you would have to purchase the DVD. That was when the internet was, like, yeah, we had, like, DSL internet and stuff like that. So the only thing we would watch is like DVDs. We used to not like, that was when we used to not like pirate movies, like free movies. But anyways, that was the thing I didn't like. I had to check out his Instagram page to see. I actually wanted to see the trailer, a little bit more of the trailer. That's a no-no. That's why I was like, don't put it out on the internet, because I'll end up looking at the sneak peeks and the trailers. But I want to be surprised, y'all. There's some movies that they show too much of the trailers and I'm like, oh my god, I want to be surprised. Why isn't the PR stopping them? But anyways, I want to watch Shang-Chi. They say, here's the thing, they say that he is a new Marvel character, but people say that a lot of Marvel comic readers, they said that Shang-Chi's been in the comics. I think it's a new Marvel movie character, not the comic character. So the comic's been there, but it's a new, that's what they meant. So I had to put 2 and 2 together. So anyways, I wanna watch that movie so bad, and yeah, that's what I want to watch. So the new Kanye West album, I've been hearing that I do live broadcast on Meet Me. I know it's a dating app, but I do live broadcast on Meet Me, so you guys can check me out. Nikki Say now on Meet Me, and um, a lot of these Meet Me broadcasters that I've been listening to, they talked about the new Donda, Kanye West Donda album. Okay, I have watched it. I have been listening to bits and pieces of it. Yes, I have. But he's kind of bringing in the old Kanye, which I like. The old Kanye. I love that song, Can't Tell Me Nothing by Kanye West. I love Through the Wire. I'm not getting me wrong, I am a Kanye fan, but I'm an old Kanye fan. I'm not the new Kanye fan. And so, that church vibe he has, I have to really get used to it. The Sunday church service that he has, I have to get used to it to embrace the new Kanye. But the thing is, I thought Kim Kardashian and him were not together. There was a broadcaster I was watching, and he said that Kanye does not want anything to do with Kim, and then I don't know where he read that, and then in order to talk to Kanye, she has to go through his security. I'm like, you guys have 4 kids together. That's not true. I mean, it's kind of like, anything has to do with my kids, anything important, you have to go through my security. That would be like, Kanye, you need help. If she's gonna be talking about the kids to you, and you guys have joint custody, he has to go through security. That's a lot. So I don't think that was true. And now, rumor has it that they are back together, and the rumors are true. I did watch a little bit of the listening party, or yes, the listening show party, whatever. And she comes out with like a white outfit out of a car and walks towards him. And I'm like, okay, they are together then. But truthfully, in my opinion, Kanye, I think Kim is bringing Kanye down. I think they need to, it's a weird relationship. Okay, they're back together now, woohoo, But I feel like it's been a weird relationship when they didn't have kids and they got married randomly. Not randomly. He proposed to her at a football stadium, but I feel like it's really, really weird. Their relationship, it was really weird from the get-go. And I don't feel that Kim is good for Kanye. I feel like he could do much better than Kim, actually. But that's just my opinion, y'all. So go check out Donda, and tell me what you guys think of that album. Yeah. So my cousin, guys, he introduced me to this Korean girl. I don't know if she used to be in a band, but this Korean singer, and her name is UI. And I really like her voice. I really do. And she said it sounds like a Korean or a K-pop song that could be in Korean dramas. That's why he likes it. For me, I love a lot. This is all for the K-pop fans out there. I do love Korean pop music, but I still love the old school. Like any kind of music, you know what I mean? There's the new school versus the old school. Korean pop as well. Korean pop music, I love the old school. This is the reason why. Auto-tune. That's the reason why I love the old Kanye versus the new Kanye. I mean, old Kanye did the autotune too, I know, but it was like less autotune than what he has now. And he sings, quote unquote, in his new Kanye sings now. X that out. Nah. I am not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. But like like what I said about Kanye West, a lot of this new K-pop bands that are coming out are using autotunes, and I love. Oh my gosh, the old school, the old school band Shinhwa, hands down, the originals started this whole K-pop. I feel like they started K-pop actually. You guys could argue about that, but they started K-pop for me, okay? So I love the song called Pray For You, and also the song called Perfect Man. That is the old school. That's when I started listening to K-pop with Shinhwa. And then was when I was into Asian guys. And my favorite out of that band is Dongwon. Dongwon. That was my favorite. Then I got into DBSK. My favorite, of course, is Jensu. I love his singing voice. Oh my god, that man has vocals for days. Y'all need to check him out. Another song you need to check out is I put that song on repeat on Amazon. I mean, my Amazon Music recognizes that I put on repeat. So it is JYJ, The Boy's Letter. I'm in love with that song. And Junsu's vocals on that song killed it. So, the news about JYJ, okay, it used to be DBSK. And so, rumor has it, and the rumors are true, that, okay, so DBSK used to be, they did horrible things. I think this is when the truth started unraveling in a way with the whole K-pop industry and how they treated these K-pop stars in a very disgusting way. They didn't let them see their family members. They put them in really strict diets. I mean, it was Jae Jung, I think his name is Jae Jung, and GBSK was in a really strict diet. I think she was suffering from an eating disorder. They were all on a diet actually, but I think Jae Jung was the one who suffered the most because he's already skinny as it is. So when they put him in a strict diet, he's like a twig. So, and they used to they were abusing DBSK, and so the members of DBSK couldn't take it anymore. It was 3 of the members. It was Jae Jung, Yu Chan, and Jansu couldn't take it anymore, and so they had to get out of that label, and they had to of course they wanted to still pursue their music, so they had to switch labels, and that's what a lot of music artists do. Like JoJo did that as well as Kesha. I think Britney Spears in the process of doing this. Let's talk about Britney Spears in a little later. But the thing is that these K-pop industries, we all know that they treat these stars horribly. So, to be going for months not seeing your family, I cannot do that. I always have to be FaceTiming my mom every single day. So, I cannot do what they do. I don't know how they did it for years. But so, Jae Jung, Yu Chan, and Jansu went their own ways, and then the other ones, which is DBSK members. So there was 2 who stayed behind. And then they're still DBSK. They still have their name, DBSK. But there's just 2 members. So it was Changmin and Yoonho used to be my second favorite in DBSK. Junsu is by far my favorite. And he's so funny in person. Kim Jae-jung, Yoo Chan, and Junsu, they started a band called JYJ. Now, once they were JYJ, I started listening. Okay, so the people who stayed behind was Changmin, which was stupid of them, and Yun Ho, and they stayed behind. But like, I don't want to watch two people and then a bunch of background dancers. Come on now. And then the best ones, which is Jae Jung and Junsu and Yoo Chan, they started a band together. So obviously, I'm gonna go watch them. So I like the song Found You. I like the song The Boy's Letter, A Girl featuring Malik Youssef and Kanye West. I like Be My Girl. So I like a couple other songs. I think it's Get Out by them as well. So check out JYJ. I love all the old schools. And Choshiwon, the reason why I have my Discord name Choshiwon Girl, because I am Choshiwon's girl. I'm just joking. But he is a member of Super Junior, and if I ever wanted an Asian guy, I really date out of my race. But if I really want an Asian guy, I'll go for Choi Siwon. Because he has this manly. Because a lot of these K-pop artists, they have this feminine side to them, and I don't like that. So I like Choi Siwon because he has this manlier side to him. Taekyeon, 2 p.m. He has a long neck. He's very tall. But, Choi Siwon is perfect. And he has that dimples and, yeah. So, anyways, you guys know my number one celebrity crush is Romeo Santos. And I love dancing to bachata and all that stuff. But anyways, yeah, K-pop. Junsu, he really was kind of getting unpopular because there was rumors breaking out that it was like a long time ago that a girl sent him. And this is what a lot of these K-pop fans do, man. And these K-pop members have to accept this, really. This girl sent it's disgusting, guys. If you guys are eating, make sure you guys stop eating. I'm sorry. But this girl sent undies in the mail. But, yeah. Okay, undies, that's a typical fan, right? But it had, here's the exception. It had period blood on it. And he opened that mail and he was disgusted by it and he was just complaining and all that stuff. But he was getting the heat. Because he really didn't accept that from a fan. Who would want to accept undies with period blood on the undies, on the panties? Not me. The hell? If I saw that and I was a K-pop star, I would for sure. No, that's too far. That's really too far. Like, you would really like be so used to sending your undies with period blood on it. And why aren't you wearing a pad or a tampon or whatever? Okay? Like, you literally, that's disgusting. But anyways, he got backlash because he didn't accept the gift from a fan, even though it was the most disgusting gift ever. I think he reported to the police or something like that. So, anyways, these fans go extra mile, and When I heard about that, that's when I heard about like how these fans are in Korea, man. It, it probably would be worse with other, Korean band members. They probably got like worse than that. They probably got like semen in a cup from a guy. They probably got pee in a cup. That's so crazy. But anyways, the K-pop industry is strict. It's very strict. And it's very harsh reality. And to read up upon it or watch a documentary upon it and see how these people, let's just say people, because we're not going to judge, them by, what they look like and all that stuff. This is people in general, okay? Have to go through just to be famous. And Britney Spears is now facing the consequence, guys. Let me talk about Britney Spears. Britney Spears is going through a conservatorship. Okay, so this is the story, and this is what I comprehend. So this is not the full story, guys. So anyways, Britney Spears, all know that Britney Spears had this crazy breakout, and she practically has a conservatorship where she's not allowed to access her property. She's not allowed to access her money. Somebody has to do it all for her because she's crazy. They don't think that she could handle her money and her property and then all that stuff. So she has to really prove to them that she is not crazy, that she's not apeshit crazy no more. She has full head of hair. She's not bald no more. So she has to, prove it to them. It used to be, I remember it used to be Jamie Lynn Spears, and then Jamie Lynn Spears recently, when I read the article, she actually gave it to somebody else to control her sister's money. And now there's a recent a recent news that I heard was that Jamie Lynn Spears and Britney Spears are kind of arguing because back and forth because Jamie Lynn Spears is not supporting Britney Spears' choice to end the conservatorship. She's not, supporting it as much. And I kind of feel sorry for Britney Spears, yeah. She is getting better. She's getting better, y'all. She said that she's going through these group therapies and these rehabs to make herself better and normal. And she said her label knows that she's been going through that and taking classes, taking the necessary steps to being better. She said it's wrong for them to keep her money like this. It's wrong so she broke out talking about all this stuff that they did to her, and I really feel sorry. That's why everybody's saying free Britney, free Britney. It's really free Britney because the conservatorship, like if you start over the years, because she had this conservatorships for years because she had been crazy for a couple of years. Come on now. But anyways, she went through court and stuff, and she said it's not right for them to keep this conservatorship, and she says she's proving that she's doing the necessary steps to quit this conservatorship so she could have every rights to her money. She works really hard. She practices. She does the dance practices. She does the concerts and all that stuff and the music. So it's kind of wrong for someone else to keep all her money and her property and make the choices for her because she is a grown-ass woman. Every person has a free, a freedom, the freedom to do anything that they want with their life. You know, we always have that natural right to freedom. Okay, so that is all I want to talk about Britney Spears. I think it's wrong as well. She has been going through a lot with the media, and then she's been going through a lot with lot of the the cases or the court, going through the court process and everything. I don't know what law has changed about the conservatorship, how it's so difficult to free Britney, but I'm gonna look into that and talk to you guys about that later. Let's go back to the movies that are out, okay? It was not just Shang-Chi. So John Wick 4 is coming out next year in 2022. And I have been getting into Ip Man a lot, guys. Ip Man and all the Ip Mans. And I've been getting into Donnie Yen. So I want to watch a couple of Donnie Yen's movies. But when I put in Donnie Yen's movies, John Wick 4 came out. So Donnie Yen, if you guys are a big fan of Donnie Yen, Donnie Yen is going to be in John Wick 4. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And it's going to be exciting. Okay. So there's another new movie coming out. First in the movie theaters, now on Netflix, now because every of these directors, producers, and all that stuff are making us watch these movies on the theaters. I necessarily don't agree with that. I like the original plan where we could watch movies on streaming apps, like the new movies. There's a new movie that's coming out. It's called Don't Look Up, and it's coming soon in theaters. And it has Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Tyler Perry's in it, Meryl Streep, let's see. What? It's a comedy / disaster genre. Never heard of that. It's Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Ariana Grande is acting in it. I know Ariana Grande was in that show. What show? Victor, the Nickelodeon show. And Kid Cudi's in it. Oh, Matthew Perry is in it. Tyler Perry. Then you got Chris Evans in it. There's a lot of people in it. So that's coming out soon, I believe. This is coming out in December 24th. So this is coming out the day before Christmas. Don't Look Up. This is going to be huge. A lot of people are going to be watching it. A lot of A-list actors and actresses are going to be on it. Upcoming movies. Let's see what pops up. I'm going to be very surprised. So, upcoming movies. There's a new Spider-Man movie coming out. Matrix 4 is coming out. So, okay, so Matrix has... Yeah, that's Keanu Reeves. So I think the reason why John Wick is pushed to 2022 is because Matrix 4 is coming out in 2021 this year. So the release date is December 22nd. Wow. Another Batman movie's coming out on 2022. Um, another. Oh, Candyman. Candyman is out. Candyman is out as well. Um, Candyman. Remember that? Remember that story, Candyman, y'all? They have a movie. They had a movie. This was released August 27th. And then the cast is Tony Todd. Who plays Candyman though? I think Tony Todd does. I'm not sure, but I want to see it. I recently watched, y'all, with my cousin, and this is not a paid promotion, y'all. There's an app called Rave. If you guys are far away from each other, Rave is the way to go. You guys can watch Rave while somebody is in California and the other person's in New York, and you guys can watch Rave together. It's like you sign up with your Netflix, and then you sign up with whatever streaming app you have, or you upload a video, a movie on Google Drive, and literally you can watch the movies with each other. So that's what we did, me and my cousin. When I was out of town visiting my mother, I was watching, because it was Friday the 13th, y'all, recently. And it wasn't recent. Yeah, it was recently, last month. And it was Friday the 13th, and so I wanted to watch something that was like horror, right? Oh my gosh, I regret it, because I don't watch a lot of scary movies. I don't. So I watched The Curse of La. I'm just pronouncing it wrong. Excuse me, Spanish speakers. La Llorona. Okay, La Llorona or La Llorona. The Curse of La Llorona. This movie came out. Okay, this movie came out in 2019, y'all. Yeah, this is the right movie. So this came out in 2019. And what's really scared me in La Llorona, guys, is the whole story. That scared me. A lot of these Mexican folklore scare me, y'all. Oh my god. They be so deep and dark, and it's like, oh my god, we're just teaching the little kids a lesson. I'm like, you're scaring the shit out of them. Come on. But La Llorona is such a good legend. It's kind of like a lesson for kids and adults. For kids, you don't go walking at night. You don't go opening doors for anyone. So that's another like lesson for kids, to not be lurking at night in the dark. But for adults, it sends a message of letting go. A lot of people tend to not let go of their fears, their regrets, their remorse when they pass on. You know what I mean? So that shows a lot of that as well. She had a lot of remorse, emotions brewing up, rage, when she passed. La Llorona, if you guys don't know about the curse of La Llorona, it's about a woman. Okay? And I'm gonna get goosebumps right now. It's about a woman who who gets married to a rancher, has 2 kids with him, and the rancher leaves the woman with, leaves the wife for a younger woman. And so she gets enraged, right? She gets enraged. So she doesn't think. So she was just like, let me take what is, what is close to him and means more to him than anything else. So she takes her kids and she drowns her 2 sons. And so there is a saying that if you hear a woman cry at night, that is La Reina getting your kids or kidnapping your kids to try to um, replace hers in a way. Or, yeah, replace hers, or she's trying to find her kids. Or there's another thing where she tries to find her kids, but I think it's replacing her kids to make her feel like, okay, I could, like, kidnap these kids and raise them. So I think in her mind, spiritually, she doesn't know that she's dead. So what scared me was so La Reina was played by Marisol Ramirez, and she was really good at playing La Reina. Let me tell you, she was so freaking scary. There was one part of the movie where she literally like goes towards the 2 little kids. The 2 little kids. So in that movie, when you are branded or like she touches you and you're branded by her, like a marking, that means that you're gonna be haunted by her. And so these 2 little kids were branded by her. And so she starts bothering them, and she starts, she's trying to take them away from um their parents. So she's in the attic, right, and she's going towards them, and then all of a sudden, La Reina changes into like the woman, like the woman that before she passed away, like a normal looking woman, and then when she like turns to like the mirror, it's La Reina. And then my cousin likes to do this to me. I don't know if you guys can relate with the family members. He likes to be like, oh my god, like he'll be like over dramatic with like his like, you know, his expressions and all that stuff. And so whenever I'm like focused on the movie, he'll be like, oh my god, oh my god. He's like, La Lorena, La Lorena, La Lorena. Like he does that on purpose to like heighten the mood or something like that, but it's really annoying. And I'll be like freaking wanting to like reach over. That time I was like, I wanted to reach over to my phone and choke him out. But now I can do that in person because I'm back home. But yeah, I was watching that, and I was watching The Curse of La Lorena. They said that it was really good and really, really scary, but I wanted to see it for myself. Now, the last movie that I watched was scary movie was what was it called? What was it? Taken? Is it Taken? Yeah, Taken. But I think La Lorena, The Curse of La Lorena, actually is more scarier than Taken. I think they have a new scary. Is it called The Taken? No. No, 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 no. Excuse me, it's not called Taken. scary movies. The Conjuring. How did I get taken from The Conjuring? Yeah, The Conjuring. Okay, so the Curse of La Reina was, I think me and my cousin watched. Is it three of the Conjurings? This one's like the fourth one. The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me. 55% on Rotten Tomatoes. 6.3 out of 10. The new Conjuring movie. What was wrong with it? Probably a lot of things, but it was more scarier than The Conjuring. Let me tell you that, because a lot of these Mexican folklores are scary. It's based off of Mexican folklore that has their own versions. I know a lot of the La Reina story has a lot of these versions and all that stuff, but each and every one of them is scary. They keep adding on stuff just to make it over dramatic. It's pretty funny, but like it's still scary to me. Like, you're going to, you're gonna hear a woman's cry in the middle of the night. All you could do is like approach that woman. You can't just have a woman crying in the middle of the night. So your gut instinct is to approach that woman. If I was hearing a woman crying at night, I'm like, what happened? You know what I mean? A lot of women get sexually abused at night, kidnapped at night, sold through human trafficking at night. You can't just walk away and not do anything. So of course somebody's gonna stop and help a woman that is crying at night outside. You know what I mean? So that's all the movies that I watched, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about what my update was. I am focused on Nikki Say It Now a lot more than my podcast, and I do apologize. I'm gonna have an upcoming guest. I'm not gonna tell who it is. It's not Del Phillips again. I will be contacting him to have another interview with him. I miss Del Phillips. I'm gonna bring him back. But make sure you guys go and subscribe to this podcast channel, Simply Tea Time. This is it for me. This is for my episode. But I'm going to try to find more guests for you guys. I promise, music artists, upcoming music artists, artists in general, anyone who is wanting to promote their small businesses is always welcome. I want to take one of these owners of these food trucks and put them in my podcast, and talk one-on-one with them. But that's going to be in the future episodes. It's not going to be in near future episodes because I do have to contact them and whatnot. But anyways, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Go over to Nikki Say It Now and subscribe to Nikki Say It Now as well. Check out all my segments on Nikki Say It Now. Follow all my social medias, Nikki Say It Now, Discord, Twishy One Girl, Steam, Nikki Say It Now, and all that stuff. So, and all that stuff. Check out all these movies that I told you guys about. Talk about, the Britney Spears conservatorship. Go check out Kanye West's new album, Donda. And yes, check out all the K-pop songs, the old school K-pop songs that I told you guys about. DBSK, JYJ, Super Junior, Shinhwa. Shinhwa is, their vocals too. All of them have beautiful vocals, each and every one of them. So go check them out, and I'll see y'all later in the next episode. I'll probably see you'll probably see me with a surprise guest. I'm not going to tell who it is, but I know for sure he's going to be a guest on my podcast. So, Simply Tea Time. Sorry I don't have tea or coffee for you guys. I'm not planning to stay awake, but I have water, so I'll drink that for you guys to stay hydrated, you know what I mean? So, I'll talk to you guys later. Until the next episode. Bye bye.